Richard Southern joins us now for the day's top business stories. And Richard, as many of us return to the office, it seems we're stopping for coffee along the way.
It's true. It's interesting to watch Tim Hortons, Erica, because they're kind of this bellwether for, how many of us are going back to the office and are out and about again. And sure enough, Tim Hortons reported earnings today for the last 3 months, and sales back to pre-pandemic levels. So that's certainly notable. We had sales growing by 14% on a whole at Timmy's. Still, sales a little bit below where they were, or revenue was a little bit below where it was this time a year ago. But one of the factors that drove the better performance at Timmy's, Erica, was a certain native of Stratford, Ontario. This past quarter, they had the Biebs Brew rollout. Justin Bieber's French vanilla cold brew coffee was available at Tim Hortons, and that brought a lot more people in, it seemed. I asked the chief operating officer today if we can expect another collaboration between Tim Hortons and Bieber. He said, quote, "For competitive reasons, I don't want to hint too much, but we are believers. So take that however you will." The other thing that kind of drove sales at Tim Hortons, Erica, was the fact that they rolled out these new chicken and veggie bowls to boost business in the evenings, and it seemed that worked. Tim Hortons stock was up 7% today.
If the collaboration works, I don't see why they wouldn't keep going back to that, right?
He seems to like it, Justin.
Yeah.
He's a big Canadian guy. He likes Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Okay, and this one's sort of disappointing for a lot of superhero fans. Hollywood movies get scrapped all the time, but most of them don't cost $90 million before the studio pulls the plug, Richard.
Yeah, we're talking about Batgirl. They went and they filmed this big Batgirl movie the other year, Erica. They completely finished it. They spent Warner Brothers spent $90 million. There's the one sort of screen grab we have of Batgirl. She was played by Leslie Grace. Anyways, Warner Brothers canceling this altogether. Not only will it not be released in theaters, but it's not going to be released on streaming either. It'll never see the light of day. In a statement, the company says it wasn't a reflection of Grace's performance, but, quote, reflects our leadership strategic shift as it relates to the DC universe. However, the real reason may be financial. Variety reports the movie was canceled in order to take a tax write-down. That's kind of unfortunate, don't you think, Eric?
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people were looking forward to that, and people online were sort of in an uproar over it.
I think that's your alter ego, by the way.
Yeah.
You're secretly Batgirl. Yeah.
You're not supposed to say anything, Richard.
Sorry.
Finally, inflation is making everything more expensive these days, but you'll especially feel the pinch at the happiest place on earth.
Yeah, it's the most inflated place on earth, perhaps. Disney World, Erica, has seen inflation over the past 50 years jump more than 3,000%. Disney World prices are up 3,800% in 50 years. That's more than wages, more than rent, more than gas. The theme park has steadily hiked prices since 1971. They rose prices through various disasters, including the 1973 oil crisis, the 2008 financial crisis. Prices rose again at the tail end of the pandemic just this past October. Prices up 6.5% out at Disney Anaheim. Once you're in, things are costing a lot more as well. Mickey ear headbands going for $40. Still, it hasn't stopped people going. The attendance is way up, and Disney earnings are too. So I guess you can't blame the company for raising prices if people keep paying them, Eric.
I got to save up a little more, though, before I go, I think.
Got to go see the Star Wars and all that jazz down there. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, thanks, Richard. That's business editor Richard Southern.
Thank you.